Good afternoon and welcome to a new episode of Lessons with Alex. This recording of the class lesson, 27th of March 2025. Hi guys. Hi, hi. Right. Yeah, you realize that we're not being recorded. I mean, there is no video, obviously. I mean, for personal data and stuff like that. Okay. The only problem I will have is if the lesson's online and there's one online and two here and one here and one is missing. Okay, no, this is not very likely to happen. Anyway, so right. Um, okay. So, Anastasia sent me her essay by mail, and I'm really curious to read it. Um, yeah, wait a minute. This downloads as cake. Is that what the cake is? Cake. Will it open? Please open. It is open. Okay. Never mind, because we can read it from here. So I really don't know what has happened, but we can't open. So it's topic two. Can I have a book? Can I borrow this, please? Thank you very much. It's topic two from page 27. I looked out the window and still raining. The rest of which begins with a sentence about I'm still raining. I want to go with my friends to a place we have never been before. This place in the middle of a mountain. We can only go there on foot because there is no road. If we could go, we would go discover new things. Uh, there are old houses where they don't live people anymore. These houses are very big and beautiful. I'd like to stay there. Never mind, I want so much to go there. But the weather ruined it for us. It doesn't matter, though. I invite my friends to my house for some treat, play lots of games, and do other interesting things. I'll go to this awesome place another day. Okay. Um, okay. Thank you very much. Uh, Great job. Right. Thank you very much. Can I see yours? Yours? Okay. Thank you. Spiro, have I given you back? And thank you very much. Ian, have I given you back your notebook? No. Ah, because I haven't seen you've come here last Thursday. I don't remember. Anyway, whatever the case, yeah, I was having the impression I still have your notebook. Great job. It's not your notebook. Spiro, are you sure I haven't given you your notebook? I checked all over my house and was here. Firstly, it's not in that style. It's wait. Yeah. I got it. Here it is, and you did a great job, really. Uh, there's only a few things that I corrected, but very good. Bravo. Okay. Um, uh, yeah. Okay. I love how it's still rain. Rain days, many of my childhood memories, and since I was younger, and went out in the rain and danced, played with the water, sang, laughed. I felt very good. I miss those days. There is a day like them, only I've grown up. Who? And I prefer to listen to music to sleep, but I love it when it rains because I start to remember many memories that I will never forget. Very good. Okay. Evgenia, could you please explain this? Reading here, let them only have grown up who?
Όταν τώρα έχω μεγαλώσει και προτιμώ να ακούω μουσική.
Sorry, who σημαίνει ποιο σαν ερώτηση ή ο οποίο σαν ανθρωπική ερμηνεία. Εδώ το who αν όχι κολλάει.
Α,
Look, if you can't explain it, I can't. Okay. I hope you'll explain it. If you can, you can't. Okay. Spiro, you chose. You have a little number.
Oh, I think it's the third one.
No, don't finish. Tell me.
It is the third one.
Okay. May I again? Thank you very much. Okay. The third. The internet always has a positive influence on children. Okay. Thank you again. The internet always has a positive influence on children. Is this phrase correct? Well, it depends. Spiro, I am correcting your composition. Perhaps this is not the time to play games. I mean, I'm correcting your composition. Okay, fine. The internet always has positive influence on children. Is this phrase correct? Well, it depends. If a child is mature enough, if you wrote mature, it should have been an M.
Yeah,
Okay,
what's an M?
it's not. M looks very much like this. This doesn't. Okay, knows the dangers that are behind the internet, mostly what to download or not, knows what he can do
At
Tell-
his age?
at his age, and how to be protected. Then, in other words, the internet is good for children, but if a child doesn't do or know certain things, then I recommend keeping the internet away from children because they must first need to learn. They must first need to learn. They first need to learn where what they should actually do. It's not a question. Some very important things on how to be protected and much more, and then they can use the internet. Just to know,
Do I make myself clear, okay?
is, should I be comic? Do you mean like just so? Thank you. Just so I know, like yeah, ξέρω.
Yeah, just so I
Okay.
know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Skip that. Okay. Okay. Something like. Okay. So these are some necessary precautions. Let's say precautions.
Yep,
Do you know the word?
yep.
What? If we don't know the word, we say no, I don't know the word. If we know the word, we say the word. Do
I
we know the word?
sometimes don't remember what it
Okay,
is.
precautions means prophylaxis. Okay,
Okay.
all right. So these are some necessary precautions that I think everyone should take uh, before using the internet or in order to use the internet safely and so on. Okay. Okay, I don't think that this is a very good conclusion. Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Is that
Okay,
okay?
thank you very much. Good job. Okay, well done. Okay, now, oh, that's very shy. Okay, and now, are we taking the rest of the?
Yep.
Okay, let us take the rest of that.
But for some reason I forgot my book.
Good. Oh, that's it? That's it. Okay. Now, question. Okay, I asked you to do pages 22 27. Ileana, can you please go back to pages to the previous test
Yeah.
and tell me if we have checked the previous test because I'm not quite sure about that.
No.
No, okay, excellent. So, can we then please go to, I believe it should be 20 to 27, so the previous one should be 12 to 17, I'm not sure. Mm, yeah, 14 actually. Can you, okay, we haven't checked those,
No.
14, 17, okay. May I have a look?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay. Um,
Pero que no sé. No, no.
okay. Right, Spiro, have we checked test 2 with you?
Uh, I can see the test.
Yeah.
What is the exercise?
Yes. If we have checked it.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. We'll do that on Saturday. Okay. Thank you very much, Evgenia. Let us not check test 3 today since Spiros doesn't have the book with him. All right. Now, could we please go to grammar pages 67, 68, 69? 67, 68, 69 are unit or lesson
That's unit 4.
4. Thank you. Uh, 67, 68, 69. This is, okay, gerunds and infinitives. What does that mean?
Well, you are the students.
I'm sorry, you're right. 1, 2, 4. Here, as in here.
Yeah, here.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. Let's go. So, yeah. Kate would like to fly in a hot air balloon for your birthday. I regret spending. Exactly. Don't tell me you forgot
To bring.
to bring. That doesn't allow guests.
To make.
Excellent. I stopped.
Swimming.
Yes. We saw a castle and went on.
To visit.
Yes. Sally meant
To call.
to call. I remember
Staying.
staying. Bravo. And she remember encouraged
To learn.
to learn. Julia likes.
To make.
It could be both actually. Could be both. But I believe that here he will propose that because he makes it more specific. Likes making lists generally, but likes to make specifically list of all those. Okay. Bravo guys. Well done. Okay. All right. And 68, 69. Okay. Excuse me, I'm trying to find which one of the 11. I regret
To say.
to say, sir, the 11:40 has already left. Oh no, I meant
To get.
to get here on time. I'm going to time tax. What I'm going to do? You get at 12:30, but that means
Pay.
excellent for another ticket, and it needs
To be booked.
excellent. But we would also say it needs booking online. But yours is correct because needs booking means exactly that. Needs to be booked. So well done. Okay, out of that then, I'm regretting
Not asking.
not asking. Excellent. Okay, guys, are we good? Okay, excellent. You must remember to watch the reminder about Valentine's tonight. I remember.
Telling.
Excellent. The pilot advised all the place passengers.
To keep.
Bravo. The hotel advised
To leave.
advised us to leave. Αυτά σκέτο without an object advised leaving. Μιλάμε γενικά. Αν βάλετε advised us, then it is to leave. Okay, so you either say advised us to leave or advised leaving. I tried
To get.
a cheap flight. Have you tried?
Cheating.
Excellent. I hope you remember that try here means an έχει δοκιμάσει when it's followed by an ing. Try to προσπαθώ, try ing δοκιμάζω. Yeah? Okay. I'll never forget.
Seeing.
Yes. Oh no, I forgot. Bravo. As soon as, as it stopped.
Snowing.
Excellent. Okay. Taxi driver stopped the car.
To ask.
Yes. I finished shopping in the market and went on
To eat.
to eat. Excellent. Even though the sun was going down, I went on.
Swimming.
Excellent. Wow. You did very, very well in a subject which is not very easy. Bravo, guys. Bravo. I'm really happy for you. The hotel requires guests to pay full when booking a room. We weren't permitted.
To touch.
Yes. They don't allow
Jumping.
jumping. And here they don't allow us to jump. Okay. The museum advises, για τον ίδιο λόγο,
A booking.
booking. Advised me to book, but advises booking. γενικά. The restaurant encouraged me.
To give.
Yeah. Was advised
Not to go.
not to. Excellent. All right. Yeah.
Here.
Okay. What? And then what? Correct them? Yeah, correct them. Okay. Why should I do this next? Never mind. Okay. Number 3. Wrong. 4.
Right.
Correct. 5.
Wrong.
Yes. 6.
Wrong.
6 is right.
Oh.
7. We haven't talked about this grammar.
I think it's right.
Um, it is right, although I would have proposed the thief was seen stealing, not to steal, but we haven't talked about it yet. So we are going to talk about it now today. Okay, so mark it as wrong. We'll correct it, and we'll talk about today because we this is another um, topic on church and figures we have discussed yet. Okay, number 8,
Wrong.
wrong. 9,
Correct.
correct. 10,
Wrong.
wrong. 11,
Correct.
correct. 12,
Wrong.
uh, excellent, correct. Sorry, I mean you are correct. It is wrong. Well done, bravo. Okay, so let's go and fix them. Tom forgot.
To take.
Bravo. I'd rather.
Stay.
Uh, Okay, I'd rather stay if you're talking about now or the future. This is another thing we haven't discussed yet. I'd rather have stayed the last time I went skiing because it's talking about the past. Okay, so, okay, I'd rather stay when you're talking about now or the future. Like, for example, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'd rather stay home tonight. I'd rather not go out tonight. But here he's talking about the past.
Okay.
You see, I went skiing. Okay. The thief was seen stealing, the one we haven't talked about yet. Stealing. Okay. 8. I meant
To be skiing.
to be skiing today, or I meant to ski today. Okay, doesn't have to be that complicated. Um,
To sit.
to sit, of course. And the last one, very, very easy. Για να πω την αλήθεια, to tell you the truth, about eating a lot of food. Yeah. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. There's no point
Drive.
trying. Could you?
Quick.
Yes. The weather rainforest allows a variety of plants
To grow.
to. Excellent. What's the use of
Going.
going? Bravo. Here's adventures, but
Jumping.
jumping. Excellent. Okay. I asked the local how
To get.
to get. Andy tried
Driving.
diving for the first time. Δοκίμασε. Okay. Bravo. And yeah, okay, so analyze. Well, guys, you did very, 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 very well. Okay, so let us discuss this bit of grammar. Okay. Now, this topic is verbs of senses followed by infinitive or gerund. Okay, when I say verbs of senses, I mean things like see, hear, feel, etc. Not etc. That's that actually. Okay, now I saw Tom opening the door. I saw Tom open the door. Which is right, which is wrong?
Things are both correct.
They're both correct, depending on the context. Okay. Do you also know the difference? What it means? I saw him opening and I saw him open. I saw him opening the door means I saw part of the action, and then I left, and then I don't know what I did. So I saw Tom open the door is in Greek τον είδα να ανοίγει την πόρτα. I saw Tom open the door. Αυτή η πρόταση έχει και συνέχεια. I saw Tom open the door, get in the house and close the door behind him. In the second sentence, I watched the entire sentence. Ολόκληρη πρόταση. Τον είδα που άνοιξε, μπήκε μέσα και κλείδωσε την πόρτα πίσω.
I saw the whole thing.
I saw the whole thing. Thank you very much. Okay, so I saw Tom open the door means I saw part of the action. Whereas I saw Tom open the door, I saw the whole thing. Okay, so I'll give you another example which will illustrate the point more clearly. Look at this. I saw a guy cutting the tree in front of my house and I called the police. Okay, so I saw a guy cutting means but I saw a guy cut the tree in front of my house, load it on a truck, and drive away. I couldn't do anything about it. Okay, actually, it all happened so fast, I couldn't do anything about it. So I saw a guy cut a tree, blah 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 blah. Τον είδα που το έκοψε, το φόρτωσε και εξαφανίστηκε. Okay, so I saw the whole thing. Okay, all right. So this is now the same goes with hear and feel. Okay, I heard someone calling my name. Άκουσα κάποιον να με φωνάζει. I heard someone call my name. Άκουσα κάποιον που με φώναξε. What's the difference between the two? Not much of a difference. I mean, how long does it take for someone to call your name? Okay, but I heard someone shouting for help, so I ran in that direction. Τον άκουσα να φωνάζει βοήθεια. Okay, so I watched part of the incident and then I did something. Feel. I okay. I felt a hammer drop on my. I felt a stone drop on my head. Okay. Ένιωσα μια πέτρα που έπεσε στο κεφάλι μου. Okay. But I felt something small creeping up my arm. Να σκαρφαλώνει πάνω στο χέρι μου. Okay. So this is it. Could you please make that note? Okay. Sorry, give me a second. I will this line here. Ah, it's here. Okay. All right. Excellent. Okay. We closed this topic. Not that it ever closes, actually. Germs and viruses is a very, very big issue. Okay, but we have checked that, and now we can continue. Okay, so could you please go to where? I don't know, not here probably. Yes, here. Yeah, modal verbs. Okay, now if gerunds and infinitives were a big topic, modal verbs is also a very, very, very big issue. Yeah, let us try to make sense of it. Okay, so first of all, you're on those pages which are 68, 69. Okay, so watch the video. What can visitors do on the Isle of Skye? What must they do? Okay, where is the Isle of Skye? Anyone? Someone? No one? Okay. Isle of Skye is, I believe, um, in the sea between England and Ireland. But because I could be making a big mistake, I'm probably right, and then I'm probably wrong. Okay, so this is England. This is Ireland. Isle of Skye is up there. It's not where I told you. It's not between here and here. It's a bit further north, so it's next to Scotland. Okay. Whatever the case, um, it looks amazing. Doesn't it? Oh my god, it does. Oh my god. Oh, gee. Okay, so perhaps before we read the text, we might watch a video. Now, before we watch a video, however, I need to no, shut up. I need to pause the record. Yeah, let's go back. All right. So, what can visitors do on the Isle of Skye? What mustn't they do? Okay.
The Isle of Skye. The Isle of Skye is an island located on the west coast of Scotland, in the north of the UK. Although it's small and has a population of about 10,000 people, it welcomes more than 600,000 visitors from all over the world every year. People choose to come to the Isle of Skye because of its incredible natural beauty. In fact, the island's landscape is one of the most amazing anywhere in the UK. Tourists also love to explore the towns and fishing villages there and meet the local people who are famous for their friendly nature. The most adventurous visitors also come to climb Sker Alistair, the island's highest point, which is over 3,250 feet high. There are many interesting historical attractions to visit on the Isle of Skye. There are 7 castles to visit, each with its own history. The most famous of these is Dunvegan Castle, which is over 800 years old. Visitors can take a guided tour and explore the castle and its gardens. Pet dogs are allowed in the castle gardens, but they must be kept on a lead. The Isle of Skye is one of the UK's most amazing locations, with a beautiful landscape to explore, friendly locals to meet, and an interesting history to learn about. Make sure you visit this wonderful place.
Wow. All right. So, what can they do? What mustn't they do?
Well, they can visit this castle. I don't remember its name. They can bring pets.
Hmm.
Yeah, they can meet the local people.
Okay.
They can meet others. And
Oh, it doesn't say anywhere what they mustn't do. It says they can really attract dogs, but they must keep them on the lead. So that means, okay, they mustn't let them run free. Okay, probably that. Okay, but doesn't really say what must they do. It says what they must do. Okay, right. So the question is wrong. Okay, the first part of the email was asking project about. Oh, excuse me. That was it. That was all. That was all. Okay. Yeah. That was all. Okay, can we please read it? Spirit, read the half at the end, you read the other half,
okay.
please.
Hey Alison, thanks for your email. I'd be glad to help you with your project about a special place in my country. One place that I think you may find interesting is the Cairngorms National Park, the UK's biggest national park in the Scottish Highlands. It's an amazing place with lots of mountains, forest paths, rivers, lakes. The locals call them
Oh,
lochs, and attractive villages. Cairngorms is perfect for hiking.
okay, thank you very much. At the end, please.
You can also take your dog on a walking adventure and then spend the night in one of the park campsites. However, you should bring a gas stove to prepare your food as camp
campfires
Campfires.
campfires are not allowed. Uh, Car- Cargos offers lots of things to see and do, but best of all is it is home to more than a quarter
Mhm.
of the UK's most rare and endangered species.
Species.
Species. That's why it's so special. Hope this information is helpful. Please let me know if you want to know more, Oliver.
Thank you very much. Okay, pretty straightforward, I would say. What is especially, etc. So there's got to be some. Okay. And here we have some vocabulary about what about no parts of a city. Okay, so a bridge. Okay, bridge.
Bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, market, harbor,
Something. Limani.
limani. Another word for harbor,
Port.
port. Thank you very much. Skyscraper.
What exists?
Yeah, that's correct. Latina.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Okay. So that's some vocabulary. Now, here we have modal verbs. Okay, let's see what the time is. Okay, so let's talk about modal verbs for 10 minutes, and then we watch a bit of Avatar if you want. That is.
Okay.
Okay. So modal verbs. Okay, remind me please modal verbs.
Can, could, might, should, must.
May.
Thank you. Okay. Now this guy also talks about have to, ought to, need to, which are not exactly the same as the other models for one tiny reason to discuss. Okay, now, modal verbs. What is rule number one about modal verbs? What is one rule that is always true? No exceptions to this rule.
Okay. Follow.
Okay, he can swim. Not he can swims. Not he can swimming. Not he can swim. Okay, okay. Two. They form their question and negative. Like this. And drive. Can I drive? Sorry.
Can I drive?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I mean, sorry. Said it. Okay.
I can drive.
Thank you. Okay. The same happens with all the models. Okay. Yo. Hi. I must. I will. I should. Etc. Okay. Hey, Katya. How are you doing? Hola. Happy national holiday. Yeah, and all that. Okay. Happy revolution. Yay. Okay. So, okay, just that. That's all. Now, the modal verbs are probably the most important piece of grammar. Why? Because with modal verbs, you can express many, many, many ideas. What does can mean?
Μπορώ.
Yeah. And what does it do?
Εκφράζει ικανότητα.
Thank you. Mono? No. Εκφράζει άδεια. Can I have a word with you? You can use it to make a suggestion. Like, for example, I'm very bored. Okay, we can watch a movie. Okay, it expresses possibility. For example, elephants can live 70 years. Δεν είναι ότι μπορούν, ότι είναι ικανότητα, είναι ότι έχουν τη δυνατότητα. Okay, so with each one of the modal verbs, you can express many ideas, many notions. That's why they are a very, very important piece of grammar. So, modal verbs are very important because they do many jobs. Okay. So each one of them has its own uses. All right. And let us clarify what I mean by that. Look, so we have model, we have meaning, and we have example. Okay, model. Can. Meaning. Ability. Δηλαδή,
I can swim.
yeah.
Very quick.
Yeah. Yes. I don't think I'll be able to fill all those, but we can always try. Okay. Can again. Permission. Possibility. Okay. I said permission. I didn't say something else. Look at this and tell me what it is. What can I start with? Could. Ability in the past. When I was younger, I could run 10 miles. And then we have this and this, but more formal.
Πιο επίσημα.
Thank you. Um, okay. Also suggestion is I would appreciate your attention because I'm having a lesson now, which you pay me for. You don't pay me to exchange messages. You pay me to do this. Okay. So I would appreciate your attention. Thank you. Okay. Okay. And many others which we'll discuss in the next lesson. Okay, so next lesson we continue. I don't know what to ask you to do for the next time. Okay, we said that the students was pages 68, 69.
No, yes.
Okay, exercises 2 and 4. I can't ask you to do that. Exercises 2 and 4. Workbook. Um, have we done this? Could you please go to your workbook page 54, 55 and tell me if we've done this?
I think we have.
No, I don't want you to think. I want you to make sure, please.
I remember exercise 3, so
Yes,
yeah.
workbook, pages 54, 55.
Yes.
Yes? Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's go here. Unfortunately, we can't do this because it's got too much stuff that we haven't talked about yet. Okay, look, can I have a companion, please?
Companionship. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, uh, 56, 57, 58, pages 56, 57, 58. Vienna, could you please go to your companion and tell me you haven't done those?
Wait.
56, 57, 58.
No.
Excellent. And 61. We stop it there. It's for next teacher. Thank you very much. 56, 58, and 61. Okay. And now let us pause, close this.